Testing 1, 2. Conrad likes cats.
I expected you to say a lot worse. Hey, this is Ophidian. I left you hanging again. The videos I'm trying to finish are taking a bit longer to get done. The good news is I have some cool stuff coming up in the future. First of all, finally there's an update on my studio. Right now it's about halfway done and it's really starting to take shape. Really looking forward to furnishing it and setting up my gear, and really excited to start working from there really soon. Also coming up, of course, is the music video for Running on Empty. If you missed the vlog I did about recording it, you can check it out right here if you want. The material I got from the 2 filming days is all pretty cool, but it's quite a lot of work to edit properly, and I'm doing it all by myself, so it takes a while to get done. The bad news, as you've probably seen in the title of this video, is that I'm not going to be doing a new album anytime soon. I've seen people comment on Life is Digital or the vlog about Running on Empty that they're really looking forward to a new album by me. Earlier this year when I talked about, looking for my place in the scene and what I was going to do with my tracks, I talked about considering if I would bundle the tracks together and release them as one album, and this led to some people believing that I was actually announcing a new album while I wasn't really. Some people even went as far as to say that the whole thing I did was just an elaborate, promotional stunt for this release. So why have I decided not to do an album after all? Well, the main thing is that they just take too long to complete. Even if most of the tracks are already done, the planning and fine-tuning of a release this big takes a lot of time, and I've decided that I just can't afford to do that at the moment. My last Ophidian album dropped in late 2013, and I basically had 2014 covered, and I also did a Meander album obviously in that year. But for the years after, I've been averaging only about 7 tracks a year, and that's counting collabs and remixes. And that's really not enough. Taking that into account, I simply can't afford to hold on to more tracks for a longer period of time again this year. And also the songs are getting older and older as time passes, obviously, and some of them I would already consider to be too old by the time that they would be featured on this potential album. Instead, I've chosen to focus more on small projects, insofar as making a video with every single release is a small project. But I'd rather be finishing them off and then releasing them on a regular basis instead of huge intervals. That way I don't keep quiet for months at a time and you don't forget about me. So besides the new tracks and videos I'm putting out, there are actually more projects coming soon with different producers and on different labels. I hope to be able to announce some of that soon-ish, and if my work situation permits, I can obviously revisit the album idea in the future. Speaking of releases, I'm currently uploading older projects that I have the rights to iTunes, Google Play and these kinds of shops. So you can get them there if you like. Also, I'm uploading them to services like Deezer and Spotify if you're more a streaming kind of person. There are a couple of them already freshly uploaded for you, and I'll be adding more in the coming weeks and months as time permits, and if I find more projects that are relevant. If you feel like an important release or track is missing, let me know in the comments and I'll look into it and see what I can do. Also, let me know what you think of the whole album versus separate tracks dilemma. I'm really interested to hear what you think about that. So that's all for now. I hope you have a great week and a great weekend. If you're going to Hard Shock, I hope you have a great time. I think I'll be hanging around the back of the main stage area a bit after my set, so if you want to come say hi, I might see you there. And take care, and I'll see you next time.